One of the other crazy stories that was happening and then sort of resolved over the course of the day was at the beginning of the day, there were like Caroline Leavitt in her early morning presser again on behalf of the president was talking about how angry they were at Amazon because there were these rumors going around or these reports going around that Amazon was going to start putting the cost of the tariff or the import tax on every item that was coming from China. And so it was going to, people were going to freak out because they were going to see these ginormous costs to goods coming from China on Amazon. And so Trump was super mad about it. Caroline Leavitt was super mad about it. And it was like everybody was talking about it early in the day. And it led to an idea from Rick Grinnell, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. And I don't know why this isn't a thing. But he said, I want to have a button on Amazon that clearly gives me made in America options. So that anything made in China is filtered out. And I cannot imagine a more useful, handy thing. I love this idea.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely amazing. Like we need to know what's American made and what's not.
Yes.
And if we know that, people can make, educated decisions on what they're purchasing. I think that is, and we should do this. There's no reason we can't do this.
Well, and they're so deceptive and dishonest too. China. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen on Facebook ads that show clothes that I think are adorable.
Me
that
too.
say made in South Carolina. And then I'm like, oh yay, it's something that I'm supporting local shops. I go and I do the digging and I go to these websites and it's only once you click on their shipping information and they start saying that it's international shipping that takes 7 to 15 days. And then you instantly know this is freaking China, but they lie. And so it just makes me so mad that people still buy from them. Like that to me is a deal breaker.
People don't know because it's like if they see made in South Carolina, people are going to trust that and just buy from it.
I can't believe it's allowed. I cannot believe that's allowed.
Yeah, that's the kind of legislation I could get behind is to go after people like that and to make stuff like this. I mean, do it. Do that. What are they doing?
I know people love their cheap clothes, but it is not worth sacrificing the integrity of our country and our values to get cheap clothes. Now, granted, I know probably a whole bunch of shit in my house, a whole bunch of shit in my closet is made in China. I don't like that. And that is exactly what Trump is trying to fix. I don't know why anybody would have a problem with that, but they do. They're going to fight him every step of the way. It just makes me insane with rage.
Yep.
Anyway, Mike Davis also weighing in on the Amazon thing. He said, let's only buy, if this happens, if they start putting a tariff line on goods coming from China, the other option, if they're not going to mark them as made in China or filter them out, he said, well, let's just only buy non-tariffed goods because then you know. If it's got a tariff line, don't buy it. And if it doesn't, then you know it's made right here at home and you can proceed with your purchase. So I like all these ideas.
But I think he talked to Jeff Bezos yesterday.
He did. And we're getting, we're getting to that. One of the great things about Daisy visiting me later this week is that it spurred me and my husband into action last weekend to finally get our fast growing trees planted.
Oh my God.
I'll be like, when are you going to plant those damn azaleas? When are you going to get the azaleas done? Now, I'm not taking credit for the actual planting because my husband gets all the credit for that. But you guys, can I just show you? He's going to be so mad that I'm showing this picture. But look at him. Look at him working hard out there.
God bless him. Look at Ron. You guys know I went to elementary school with Ron. You guys can check out a podcast on that. But yeah, we grew up together.
He did this was one of those days in South Carolina that started out like this beautiful sunny gorgeous day, but then randomly there was like a half an hour long rainstorm.
I see the rain.
Nothing stopped it. You can see the puddles. He was doing it in the sun, in the rain, and he dug holes. And not only did he plant the azaleas, you guys, he also learned how to plant irrigation or put down irrigation to get the sprinklers on a timer.
So excited.
These azaleas.
Men geek out about the dumbest things.
God.
I'm sorry.
Right?
But yeah. Uh-huh.
But look at how nice they look.
Look at that. Go Ron. Hey, somebody asked if we can the links to all of our sponsors are on our webpage.
Yeah, and they're also right here on our screen. If you're watching right now, fastgrowingtrees.com/chicks is the link. It's an amazing online nursery. It's the largest one ever. They've got over 2 million happy customers, and they've got any kind of plant that you could possibly want to plant, whether it's trees, shrubs, bushes, flowers, fruits, whatever. They've got it. It's spring, it's planting time. You can get 50% off of select plants right now, plus an extra 15% off when you first purchase something from there when you use code CHICKS. Again, the website, fastgrowingtrees.com/chicks. I highly recommend the azaleas. Just saying. Because then what happened is that Amazon released a statement in the midst of all the hullabaloo. They were like, wait a minute, what the hell is happening? And so the statement was they never had plans to show the tariff costs. Amazon said the team that runs our ultra low cost Amazon haul store has considered listing import charges on certain products. This was never a consideration for the main Amazon site, and nothing has been implemented on any Amazon properties. Now,
so the media lied.
Well, or Trump's phone call with Bezos made them turn around. I don't know exactly, but Trump was asked about it. Here's what he said about talking with Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos was very nice. He was terrific. He solved the problem very quickly, and he did the right thing, and he's a good guy.
Okay. So
he got on the phone quick. He's like, listen, that thing with your girlfriend and the chicks in space, stupid, really stupid. Let's talk about these tariff things. You know, I mean, he got on the phone with him. He made a deal. This is what he does. He's a deal maker. If Bezos was even considering that, or anybody in his higher management was considering that, all Trump has to do is get on the he gets on the phone for us.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that I love about this guy. I don't care. You can hate him as much as you want to hate him, but he did that yesterday in the midst of everything else because he wanted to make sure that didn't happen for the American people. You know, I mean, I voted for this.
Well, and initially I was like, okay, well, why would it not be okay for Amazon to be transparent about why there's a cost to the tariffs? Like, why would they not want to show, actually, the price of the item is this, but the reason you're going to pay so much is because of tariffs, and here's what that costs. I don't mind transparency. The problem that Trump had with it is that at no time did Amazon ever have a line saying, here's what Joe Biden's inflation is costing you for this product. And that's what he felt was unfair. And I completely agree with him.
They're absolutely partisan. They're a bunch of libs running that place. So, he's going to call them out where he needs to call them out. And I love that. And Bezos caved. Think about it.
I mean, he either caved or heads rolled that he didn't know we're planning all this stuff. Whatever the case, it got fixed, and it got fixed really, really fast, which is how you want things to be fixed.